matcha latte. So we're staying at the Conrad in Osaka right now, and the level of service is just over the top and so amazing. We used our Amex cards to book this hotel using the Fine Hotels and Resorts benefit, and that gave us access to the executive lounge, and it also gave us an upgrade in our room for the first night to an executive room. They would have done it both nights, but it wasn't available for the second night, but we were okay with switching rooms halfway because, I mean, you know, who's gonna say no to an upgrade? So now it's our second night here. And this evening we went and explored a little bit of Osaka. We checked out the kitchenware area, that street, and got some street food, and then came back in time for the cocktail hour, had some more incredible foods, really good desserts, and are back in the hotel room settling in. The housekeeping service left us a little sweet treat and some tea and put out the pajamas for us, and it's just been such a treat just to be cared for in this way. We've never really experienced this level of service before, so we're just kind of in shock. Might take a bath in this big old bath, and I love how Japanese bathrooms, it's like a whole wet room. They have a beautiful like rain shower. It's been a nice couple days before we enter part 2 of our trip, which is going to be Kyoto and Tokyo, and we have so much happening, so it's been really nice to just chill out and reset, recharge, and get ready for this next adventure. Good night. Oyasumi nasai.
いただきましてありがとうございます。特急京都河原町。まもなく2番乗り場に国際会